Hey guys, it is Megan Elizabeth here with you guys today. Moving that out of the way. Hey, I wanted to welcome you guys and I wanted to talk to you about something that was really deep and really personal on my heart today. It's kind of a vulnerable video and it's something that I think is really important for you, my friends, who are looking to grow in your own businesses, in your life, and in just the way you interact and deal with others, as well as kind of the way we perceive things and act and do things, as well as just taking action in your day-to-day life and knowing that these things do come up. And whether you give into the ego or the fear or whatever it is, I want to actually encourage you, from the bottom of my heart. I actually wanted to get on live yesterday. Quick update. We are dealing with some family health and loss issues right now. And I'm just so incredibly blessed by a huge family that just comes together and loves and supports and works together with one another. And so I wasn't able to get on live last night to talk about this, but I wanted to address it today because I really think it is important for you guys at home. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for popping on. You can give me a little... I can't see who's actually on live with me unless you comment from this page for some reason. So hopefully I can see your comments today. I hope. I was having problems seeing comments the other day again. But I know the comments are turned on. So if not, I will respond to your comments after I'm done being live if you're watching. So just so you know that. If I'm not answering you, it's because I don't see it. It's not because I'm ignoring you. So what had happened was yesterday, I actually got a comment that at first kind of ruffled me. I'm going to be really honest with you. It kind of ruffled me at first, not because there was any truth to the comment, but because I got wrapped up in my own head of, oh, see, this is what people think of me. I hate that this is what people think, and I don't know how to deal with this and how to combat it. And I don't want to be defensive or argumentative, but it's not true, and I just don't know what to do about it. And this is the truth. You cannot control what other people think about you. All you can do is go forward in love and grace and truth of who you are and what it is that you're doing. And you're going to experience this. I experienced it, I remember early on in when I first started in online business. There's a lot of people out there who struggle, who have their own hurts, who have their own insecurities, who have their own egos and their own issues, and they will critique and they will hate on other people. I'm actually going to read you the comment because I'm going to be really honest with you and transparent about the entire thing in hopes that it can encourage your heart a little bit. And if it doesn't, and if this isn't for you, it's okay to move on and click to the next video and go on to the next thing. I totally get it. I really do honor you. I honor and respect this lady who left the comment today, or yesterday, I guess it was technically. And the comment has been removed. I will tell you that. I responded to her. I actually sent her a kind message. But I want to address the truth of it because I know other people saw it and rushed to, I guess, my defense a little bit. But the reason for this is because, one, I am here to encourage and inspire you in business, life, and balance. I'm not here to be your therapist or your counselor or anything like that. However, ironically, since the age of 17, I have been taking courses and classes on counseling. I have a certificate in aesthetic counseling. I have a certificate program that I'm completing the end of August with Tony Robbins and Chloe Madonna's. I do have an extensive background and have invested in myself to be able to not only help continue to grow myself, but to help others. But that's not my main goal. My main goal is to show you how I grew a successful online business, how I balance raising 3 kids as a single mom, and showing you how you can be the top sales in your direct sales business, or your top recruiter in your direct sales business. Because guess what? I've actually done it. I'm not just giving you theories and ideas. I've actually done the things that I'm helping hundreds of other women accomplish and do. And in the process, it has been a blessing for their life. In the process, they've experienced more confidence. In the process, they've experienced more purpose and more joy and more balance. Is it always perfect? No. Is my life perfect? Hell to the no. I'm just going to be really, really honest with you. I have never wanted to come on here and inspire you to be just like me. We all have our issues. We all have our shortcomings. None of us have it all together. I'm not going to get on here and teach you how to be the most amazing, successful wife. I am divorced. This is the truth. And here's what happened to me. I'm going to tell you my real story. I started Above Ruby Studio with my ex-husband in 2008 was when we actually started it as a blog and as a scrapbooking business. Shortly after I had my daughter, I was suffering a lot with postpartum depression. Like, it was really hard for me, the postpartum depression that I went through. And actually starting it was the thing that kind of got me out of it. I was able to help others learn their Cricut, enjoy crafting, and the creative therapy of crafting was a huge thing for me. Now, I didn't get on there going, I'm so depressed, and I didn't get on there going, my life is horrible. Even though some of that may have been going on behind the scenes, I got on there going, this is what I'm doing. And I took massive action. I let my ego set aside. I didn't care what other people thought, to be frank and honest with you. I really didn't. But I remember that very first negative comment actually came after a video that I did with my daughter, Jenna, crying. She cried all the time. She cried all the time. And she was crying, and she was with her dad. She was totally fine, but she was crying. And you could hear her, like, in the video audio, you could hear, like, every now and then you could hear the baby crying. And I got so many nasty comments about, like, go take care of your daughter, or turn off the camera, of craft videos, not that important. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, everybody thinks I'm a horrible mom. I'm a horrible mom, because even though the truth was, it had nothing to do with me being a horrible mom. I was a wonderful mom. I was going through a lot. She was with her dad. She was fine. She was safe. She just cried a lot. She was colicky, and there was nothing I could do, but I wasn't going to let it stop my life. Alicia, thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate that. I love you so much. But anyway, so that was like my very first experience, and I had to learn, and it took a long time early on to go through like that ups and downs of navigating when people would say something negative, that especially when it felt like it was attacking like who I was as a person and my character, because that is one thing that is so important to me. Being authentic, being trustworthy, being transparent is so important to me. I never want anybody to think, oh my God, she's so fake, or, you know, whatever. And have there been times where I've put on a mask or put on a fakeness because I was afraid? Absolutely. I'd be lying to say I didn't. I've done it. It's not what I've desired to do. It's not what I want to do. And when I moved out and was separated from my husband in 2012, and I chose to move out, I left, which is kind of funny because this comment says that I got dumped, which is not true. This whole thing is completely full of untruth. But it rattled me. And it rattled me yesterday, even to this day, even after dealing and growing with it over the last 10 years in the online public spotlight world. And I just want it to be the thing that does not stop you, because as I've worked with so many women one-on-one, I've worked with over 147 women this past year alone. 147 women I've gotten on the phone with, have talked to one-on-one personally, and have helped them set up a plan for getting their business started and on the right path. And so many of them have seen amazing, dramatic results and changes in their life, and comments growing on their business, and a plan and a direction, and sales coming in that they've never seen before. So I know the results are there not only for me, but for them as well. So the thing is that they get caught up in their fear a lot. I get caught up in my fear from time to time. But when you hold that spotlight on yourself and in all the negative junk and crap, it can paralyze you if you let it. You have to choose to say, what's the truth? What am I going to believe? How am I going to change my actions where I need to? Even if it's rooted in some level of truth, what the critique or the ego or the hater or the comment was. Because a lot of times there may be some truth, and it may really hit on some of the fears you have. She didn't hit on any accurate truths, but she hit on the fears in my heart of, what do people think about me? People are going to think I'm a hot mess because I'm divorced. When I left, I went into a spiral and a puddle going, I've been promoting Above Rubies because I want women to live a Proverbs 31 lifestyle, and the heart of her husband safely trusts her. And here I am, a divorced woman, a single mom. How is God ever going to use me? How am I ever going to be whole? How am I ever going to run a successful business? In the background, I had other people spewing lies on me saying, well, you know, God can't bless your sin of divorce, Megan, so you probably won't ever succeed in business. I had that going on in my life all through the early divorce and separation phases that I really did need to pull away from and leave. And that's not a bad reflection on my ex-husband. It's just the situation that was created in the moment and in that time, and part of the journey and process that I had to go through, grow from, and learn from, and want to be able to help others with. So her comment, I'll just read it to you. It says, what are Megan Elizabeth's true qualifications? ? And you can just hear the attitude in it. She got dumped, screwed over by her ex. How does that make her a life coach? How many women in this world have had the same things done to them? ? And immediately, I mean, it was like, oh, this is what people think. Well, first of all, I'm not advertising that I'm a life coach. It is life above rubies, and I want you to have business life and balance the way you want to have it, because I'm doing it and I've done it. Secondly, I am actually qualified in counseling and in life coach training, and I've been since I started taking courses when I was 17 years old, because when I was 17 and when I desired to have Above Ruby Studio be a hair salon, I always wanted to help women feel beautiful on the inside as much as on the outside. So I knew from a young age that in order to do that, I'd have to be able to understand a little bit more of the deeper things that go on in the heart and in life. And I feel really blessed that God has allowed me to go through so many mistakes and trials and upheavals and situations along my journey, because it has made me that much more sensitive to things that women do go through, which is ironic. How many women in this world have had the same things done to them? Well, ironically, wasn't dumped by my ex-husband, was not screwed over by my ex-husband in any sense that apparently this person thinks. But that's okay. It's okay that that's what she believes. It's okay that she wanted to express that. The comment is now gone. I don't need to have that lingering around. Not here to get all defensive with it, but I'm here to say those things may happen to you as you grow in your business. And if you go, that she's right, what qualifications do I have? Well, do you have to continue to grow in your skills? Maybe you do have to step it up and grow to the next level. Maybe you do have to change a few things in your own life. Turn it around, look in the mirror, and say, okay, now how am I going to go forward? Don't let it crumble you, my friends. Don't let it be the thing that says, oh, I can't do this. There's so many other people doing it better. Because I promise you, just like I've talked about with my cell phone, my thumbprint is the only one that can unlock what's inside of that phone. My thumbprint only. Nobody else's. Everybody may have thumbs, but I'm the only one with this thumbprint to unlock what's inside of there. The same thing is true in the desires in your heart and the message and the brand and the business and the encouragement that you have to bring to the world. I often think about, there's actually a verse written in 2 Corinthians that talks about the things that we have gone through being the thing to come alongside and encourage and help others to bring God glory. And at the end of the day, my life, I pray, brings glory and honor back to Him. I have been covered by His blood. I am washed in His grace and His mercy and His forgiveness. I am forever thankful for that. I will never claim to be perfect, have all the answers, and have it all together, but I can show you the way to some marketing success, to some major successes, and to achieve action in your life, to really have business life and balance in a way that you want to have it. And it's an amazing, amazing gift. And I feel so honored and blessed by God that He has allowed me to be on this journey, that He has allowed me to go through the struggles, even the struggles that we're going through, the testing of our faith right now in our family with health and struggles and everything else. He is going to use this to come forth as gold. It's not about being perfect. None of us are. We've all fallen short. But we can take action and shine light in this very dark world. And I hope that you do that today, my friends. I love you all so much. I hope that you enjoy the moments, and I'm going to get going. I got to go out to my kiddos. My mom is with them, and we have some work to do tonight. But I love you guys a ton. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I will be here and answering questions even through whatever shuffling is going on, whether we're home or not. And I look forward to reading your comments. And if, like I said, if you have any questions at all, let me know. All right, guys, enjoy the moments today, okay? And be brave. Go forth. You got this. Bye. Hey there, I just wanted to take one more opportunity to thank you so very much personally for allowing me into your space, into your home, and giving me your time. I wish so bad that we could just be sitting down together with a cup of coffee and enjoying life together, whether it be with makeup or crafting or kids or whatever crazy stuff is going on. I hope, though, that this video will do for now and encourages you. I hope that it inspires you to go ahead and be a little bit more brave, be a little bit more bold, and be a little bit more beautiful, both inside and out, because you are. If this did, please go ahead and connect with me. Give me a thumbs up. Give me your comments, and if you would, subscribe so that you don't miss any future Above Ruby's Studio videos. As always, you can come over and join the fun at AboveRubyStudio.com, where you can connect a little bit deeper, check out past videos, and even do a little bit of shopping with us. Enjoy the moments.